everyone, it's Sue Ralph here from Birdcage Craft Studio, and I'm bringing you my crafting tip 24 from me to you. Yesterday I made a card and I felt sort of in quite an orange mood, as you can see, and I made these little flowers using baker's twine and cardstock, and I thought, how could you make it if you didn't have the punches, because I have all the various punches to do it. So I've come up with this idea and I'm going to show you today. So basically you want to cut yourself 3 circles in varying sizes, and you can use anything from sort of using a tape, you know, to copy around the circle, a coin. There's lots of different ways, but basically you need 3 different circles. So you need a large one. This is going to be your flower. You're going to need a slightly smaller one that you're going to stick onto your base flower just to give it a bit of strength, and then you want something just for the middle of the flower. So the largest one, first of all, what you're going to need to do, you're going to need to fold it several times to make it so you have 16 sections. Now this is for the larger flower. If you make smaller ones, obviously you don't need so many sections, but the way to do it is this way. So what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to keep folding your circle into halves, open it up, make sure the lines match up, fold it again. Okay, so then you have 4 sections, and then you need to fold it over again, making sure that all of your lines are meeting up, and do that again, and then you'll end up with 8 sections. And this isn't going to be picked up very well in the video because you're not going to be able to see these lines so well, but basically you need 8 sections, and then those 8 sections you need to then split in the middle again, so you get 16. So this is where it gets a little bit more tricky. So fold it in half, and then what I found was an easy idea is then to each of those little sections, then you need to fold it over like that, and that's a quicker way of getting your 16. So that one folds that way, okay. Then you fold back again, and then hopefully this way you will get each of those sections folded, and then that should give you 16 lines like so. Okay, so now when you open that up you should have 16 score lines in there. So if you fold it all the way back up again, fold that corner over, and then you need a pair of scissors, fold it back over on itself again, and then try and do it one more time. And then can you see I've actually sort of got it into a quarter now, and then I'm just going to nip the corner off that side, and then do it again with the other one, folding it over. And again, just take the corner off there, and then you need to just open it and fold it again until you get all those little edges cut off. This can be a bit fiddly and it might take you just a few minutes to do it, but it's worth it in the end. Pick that one off. That one. Okay. So just finding each of these little segments to take your corners off. You might find a quicker way of doing it. This is just the way I'm doing it today. I think if you sat down and tried, you could probably do it quicker than I am, but obviously I'm just sort of thinking of the time it's taken on the film. Okay, so you go around till you've got all those segments covered, and you have all those little corners out, and then you should end up with something like this. And what you need to do then is take yourself a piece of double-sided tape, pop it on the back. Okay, just take the cover off the tape if you can. Oops, no, it's not working for me today. And then take your middle size circle and stick that on the back, and that's just going to give it some stability. Okay, so it's like that. And then get another piece of double-sided tape, put that on the back where you've just stuck your other disc. Again, take the top off it, and then bring in your baker's twine, and I'm using Calypso Coral. Oh no, I've missed a step. Let's put that back on. What you need to do then is get yourself a marker pen and just colour the front part of your flower. And it can be any colour you like. As I said, I'm a bit of an orange mood today, so mine are going to be orange. So you just keep colouring round, and once you've added all of your colour, then you can take the top cover off your double-sided tape, like so. Get your baker's twine, and then just attach it onto the back of the tape, like so. And then what you're going to do is you're going to bring it over the front, and then you are just going to go in and out of all those segments. Okay, so make sure that each segment has a piece of baker's twine running through it, and you just keep going round and round, and then if it pulls a bit tight, just pull it back out, and just keep winding it until all of those segments are covered. Whoops, there we go. And then at the back, just stick that bit of baker's twine down onto the double-sided tape, and then just cut off the baker's twine, and then you're going to be left with that. Now I'm just going to put the double-sided back on there, because I'm going to push down on that in a minute. Okay, so then what you need to do is you need to get your colour disc for the middle, and I'm just going to use my glue, just the top of my glue, just to break the fibres down slightly and push it down, just to give it a sort of a 3D effect. There we are. And then remember the gems that we coloured. I'm just going to take a gem off that I've coloured orange, and I'm just going to pop that into the centre of my blue disc, and then just push that down, and then get some glue and put some glue just on the flower, and then pop that on there. Oops, make sure it goes over the tape, so that it doesn't get stuck to your mat when you're pressing down. And then I'm just going to use my pen top, because that fits nicely over the gem. Press down, and then you should have your little flower. And as I said, you can take time to do this, because obviously I'm working to a bit of a time limit here on the filming. So there we go. I hope you have fun making some of those. See you tomorrow. Bye.